Come on, give me the goods. Give me the, 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 give me the. Hello there, Orphel. Welcome. I'm gonna actually be doing some Rayman 2 for real this time. I played like a fair sum last stream, but didn't really get like into it. And your boy Nami, who I don't even know if they're going to show up at this stream or not, but they were saying like, "Oh man, I wish you did. I wish you played more of it while I was there," and I felt bad. So I decided, hey, why not just do a stream completely dedicated to Rayman 2? It's a good game. It's a good game. Probably the best thing about it is the music. I remember on the last stream that I did, specifically, I remember people, or one person in particular saying, oh man, you know, Rayman 2 is kind of simple, but its music just sells it so hard, and I would have to agree. Okay, I got all my Discords out of the way. Now to go over to Twitter. Oh wait, first YouTube link. Buddy boom. Wait, is that not? Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Oh gosh, just breaking things left and right. Yes, very good. And some Rayman 2, very cool, very cool. You know, my new Tumblr, I lost that Tumblr, and then I got it back, but then I switched over to a new one with my actual, like, Dradix username, and now I'm just using Tumblr more than ever. That new one's, like, really actually doing pretty well. Mostly for my, this, like, really dopey comic, a Mystery Skulls comic that I made, which I'm happy about though. It's that's probably one of the better comics I made back in the day. Though I definitely could do better now. Oh hey there, Andrew Chaser. Hey Mario, what's up, dog? Thank you for Sea of Thieves. I'm looking forward to it. My brother actually showed me Sea of Thieves. I feel like I just woke up, Jesus. I've been working earlier, and so my head is still very cloudy, but I wanted to stream today while I still had time. And yeah, I was saying, Sea of Thieves, my brother actually owns that game on his Steam account, and I remember probably like 5 years ago he showed it to me, and he tried to hard pitch it too. He was saying like, oh yeah, this is like a rare game. It's really good, and like you should play it. And I was like, multiplayer, I don't wanna. So I never gave it a chance. Maybe if I did, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have had to buy or for Mario to give it to me. Oh, did I call you Chaser? Oh, sorry. Again, cloudy head. Yeah, no, that clearly says well, actually, Kaiser. Okay, I would have called you Kasser if you hadn't have told me. Okay, Kaiser. Andrew Kaiser. Hello, hello. Sorry for goofing your name. Actually, speaking of names, my username, Dradix, I feel like I just can't separate myself from it anymore. Too many people associate me with Dradix, and I wouldn't know, and like changing the branding I think would only serve to hurt me more, especially now that I'm actually doing more stuff publicly, now more than ever. But there was a time where I was like, why didn't I call myself like something related to my name? Because I like my name Hayden. And then I thought, well, why didn't I call myself Haiti? Like way back in the day. Why didn't I call myself Haiti? Haiti is such a better name. And when people look at that, they know what it is. Haydee. Haiti. That's it. Yeah. It's like kind of funny and like a little dopey, but it sounds like a name. I just... It bothers me to this day. Thought about that like 4 years ago and have had it in the back of my mind like, switch your name to Haiti. Do it, switch your name. And I'm just like, it's so different. It's so different from what it is now. But if I did, maybe people would be able to pronounce it at least. Anyways, what's funny is that most haters of Sea of Thieves complain over the fact it's a party-style game where you need people to play it. The fact it's not single-player is a big criticism. That's a good point, because people complain a lot about games that, mostly shooters, that are, that classify themselves as only multiplayer and have either like no single player or a really crappy single player campaign. I feel like those that complain about it mostly complain about the single player campaign being crap. And then they're like, why is it even here? You know, like why even put a single player mode in here if it's only like, what, 5 or 6 campaigns and like most of them feel like a blur. Hey, my name is Hades. How you doing? That's the thing. Yeah, it sounds like kind of, it's a good name. Not Hades, just Haiti, but yeah, it's a good name. It's a good me standing in front of a boardroom of myself, and I'm just and all I can say is it's a good name. It's just good, okay? That's me pitching my TV show. It's just good. I don't know. Regardless, let's start this damn game. And of course, as always, everybody let me know if are we good? Okay. As always, everyone let me know if the audio is too loud or if I'm too loud or if things are too loud. I know the game is way too quiet now. Never mind. All right, we are playing Rayman 2. And hello, everyone from Vaudeville. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm giving the people what they want. More Rayman. Can never get enough. Oh shit, spoilers, dude. Now, I'm not starting over from the very beginning. I did an earlier stream where I played like the first 2 or so levels. I played this game so much that just going through those first beginning levels just feel very, very boring. I've just done it so much that I'd rather get into later levels that I like. Walk of Life. Yes? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I played this for like maybe 30 minutes or just like 1 hour. Oh wait, for fuck's sake, not this stupid shit again. Yes, abandon. Fuck you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just got mad. Stop it. No, stop it. I'm mad again. I think what that is just like a weird off the beaten track kind of level. Yeah, no, not the Walk of Life. Yeah, this one. Okay. Looks like it's back to the bayou for me. Yeah, that's right. This is what I was expecting. Hey, look. Isn't this one of the pits that I used as an example of how I kept dying during my playthroughs of Rayman? Which was so true, by the way. I said in my last stream, that's sort of an apology to myself. When I said in my Rayman 2 review, like, oh man, Rayman 2's like controls are so shit. I keep dying like over and over, like these controls are just like garbage, and the movement feels really awkward. I will say the movement is a little awkward, but it's not any more or less awkward than any platformer that was out at the time. Rayman is not like a perfect game, nor was it a game that was intending to have like some like revolutionarily perfect movement. It was just kind of a platformer that got fucked. It was just like a fantasy platformer that was like fun and creative, but that was kind of it. It wasn't like Mario where they were trying to, like Mario 64 where they were doing a lot with like, you know, balance and like momentum and stuff like that. Jumping physics, all of that. Like Rayman just isn't about that. So when I say like the movement is stiff, awkward, etc., etc., what I mean by that is that it's I wasn't used to playing old games at the time. No, it was here, yeah. It's right here where I said, Diane! I remember that. I remember that video so well. I don't remember why either. I guess just because it was popular. Maybe I just... you know what? This is where I got the majority of my footage. For the dying parts. I guess I just really couldn't handle this section. Maybe it was the walking back and forth. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Okay, now I'm doing perfectly fine. Hello there, wub. What's good? Fuck! And I slowly descend down. See, Rayman 2 is very, very forgiving. It's like they could have easily killed me there, but they don't. They just like take a little beat of health, and I mean like a little beat of health. Going off the beaten path, baby. Listen to this cowboy bebop ass music. You see, what you're not supposed to do here is hover. That's my mistake, is that I keep thinking like, oh yeah, jump, and then hover to make sure that I land properly, but no, you just jump. Oh really? Those videos made you appreciate Rayman Legends. That's great, because Rayman Legends is probably is my favorite Rayman game. I really like 2, but it's a specific kind of like. And it's also a game that I've played so much that it's kind of melted in my mind. Like, it's not one that I pick up and go like, oh man, this is awesome. It's one that I play like every maybe 5 years or something. Because I'll forget little bits and go like, oh yeah, it's time to revisit this. Rayman Legends I can just play whenever and I barely have to think about it. Just hop into a level or two, play it, have a good time. It's a really well-made game. Very tight, simple, but, you know, tight. Ow! What was that noise? Hey man, stop like fucking weirding me out with your weird voice. Oh, whoop, whoop. Hang on. Is this work again? That's it. I hate that. I hate that so much. Looks very nice. Oh, yeah. My favorite thing about Rayman and Rayman 2 is his scary eyes. It's just like... just staring right at me. I feel more nostalgic for 3. I think I had more fun playing 3, honestly. 3 was more preoccupied with being fun. And I don't mean that to say like, oh, Rayman 2 isn't. But again, Rayman 2 is trying to be like cool fantasy. Whereas 3 was literally trying to be like a goofy, fun adventure. They had jokes, they had cool set pieces, they had like snowboarding. I don't know. Rayman 2 only could have so much. You know, it's like, oh, they could have swinging, you know? Buck, 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 buck. Shit. Oh my god, the camera. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Going into Rayman 2, I bet their main focus was how do we make this work in 3D and not be Bubsy 3D. Oh, hey, I'm at the end. Yeah, I remember this part. You also know it's the end when you start hearing the music. Yes! Yes, Mario. He's gonna be in, what is it? Mario Rabbids 2. Sparks of Hope. That one's interesting, too. The new, like, Rabbids... Fuck off. The new Rabbids game. Because they're talking now. Like, the Rabbids aren't just like, ah! Like, they're not just their weird yelly self. Now they're, like, speaking with actual literal words. Like, oh, man, hey, let's go and beat their patooties, my guy. Which is a choice, I suppose. I wish that on the level select they gave you, like, an extra screen to be like, oh, are you sure you want to go to the bayou? And then I can say, no. Instead, I need to go all the way to the bayou and then abandon my entire game and then reselect my save file. My slave file. Which is appropriate because I feel like a fucking slave to this game's stupid UI. Nothing will top atmosphere and world building. The environments in 3 look downright magical to me. It feels like... Oh, this running bit. I love this. I'm not going to read the text, by the way, because it kind of ruins the Raymanese. Oh, Skylanders' take on Crash Bandicoot. They messed up Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, didn't they? They made some like really weird design choices, like totally redesigned him, and Crash was Australian and he had like a really weird personality, right? Like Crash's personality is supposed to be like a literal like drooling doofus, right? Like, But in like this Skylanders thing, he's like, oh man, we gotta go save these guys. Oh, cowabunga. Like he was really, really generic. Also, if I do look into the Mario and Rabbids thing with Rayman, and it's like worth streaming, and I get my fucking capture card working for my console, then I'll probably give it a shot. I'll see what it's got. I would love if the Rabbid game somehow turned around into being good. It's not like I have any like gatekeepery personality about like, oh no, the Rabbids can't be. I did like write some like stupid shit on my Twitter, like, you know, oh, I hate that the Rabbids are now more popular than Rayman and are actually more interesting. But legitimately, if I'm really thinking about it, I just want stuff that's fun, you know? I want stuff that's fun and creative. And if the Rabbids are becoming fun and creative, I'll take it. I'll eat it. If it's good, then that's what I'm here for. Yes! Yay. Wait, how do the dive mechanics work? Does this go up? No, it doesn't. This goes up. Yeah. And you don't go down. What a stupid control scheme. Okay, so for those that want to know, the way you go down is left trigger, and the way you go up is on a PlayStation 1 controller, it would be the X button. So it's like left stick, left back trigger, like L2 is go down, X is go up. How does that make any sense? If anything, just make L2 down and R2 up, because at least I'm thinking about the trigger buttons the whole time. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Is it because that button is also the jump button? That could be it. The Rabbit games are really great quality. Really. Rabbids Go Home on the Wii is a legit gem that more people need to play. The Rabbids games pipeline is maybe the first game they were in, then Rabbids Go Home, then immediately skip to Mario and Rabbids game in my opinion. Those games do not... Wait. Let me read that again. The Rabbids game pipeline is maybe the first game they were in, then Rabbids Go Home, then immediately skip to Mario plus Rabbid games, in my opinion. Those other games do not exist. Other games. Okay, yeah, you're talking about the games that I need to skip. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, there were quite a handful of Rabbid games that were just total dog shit. Camera, catch up to me. Because they were trying to be like, oh, we're cool party games, man. We're trying to... We're a part of the Wii demographic, man. It's really cool how Rayman just kind of knows where the pirate's gonna be. It's kind of nuts. Rayman's sort of like a genius or something. If I got a question for him, I know he's gonna answer it. Sorry. Yeah. Play Rabbids 1, Go Home, and then the Mario 1. Yeah, okay. Badass. You want... This guy's name is Big Pooh. I'm not reading that. Gluty wrote something... Gluty wrote something horribly offensive. They said poo, and I refused to say that on stream. Wait, shit! Here's a magic sphere. To grab it, stand in front of it. If you want to toss it in the air, press A. That's not what he sounds like at all. Hey, dodge those things, okay? No, there's no way that I could mimic that voice. Very, very specific. They knew he was scary. They knew Murphy was fucking horrifying, you know? Why else would they make his Raymanese just be... just like ASMRing in my ear. And he's got this big Cheshire Cat smile. No, absolutely disgusting. Yay. I remember thinking this part of the game felt especially magical. My child brain loved the orbs. I remember like going outside. I grew up with a barn in my backyard. And I would take like a basketball or something and create like imaginary obstacle courses while holding the basketball and pretending that it was like really heavy, like these objects in Rayman 2. Because that's all you did in this game, was you just ran around and like lifted shit up and threw it at other shit. I got myself confused. Reading chat. Wait, what did that say about free dump? Free dumping. For anyone who can figure out how to open the door. Free dumping? I don't want your free dumping. Let's stop talking about your free dumping, mister. Hello! Ready to enjoy some Rayman? Hell yeah. Shit. Okay, take two. Yeah, welcome. Welcome to the Rayman 2 stream where I play Rayman 2. I still have Rayman Raving Rabbids, and I've yet to play that game. But you're telling me that the first Rabbids game is worth playing. I don't even think I've booted it up. I have it on Steam. Oh shit, is this the like... I forget. In the Dreamcast version, is this the one with the really disappointing boss, or... No, I think both versions are the same. Yeah, and I'm thinking of the lava section where you just stand on the guy's head and he walks into the lava. And then but that's in the PlayStation version. And in the Dreamcast, you actually do a fight. Yeah, this one. I loved this one as a kid, but I love snow. Damn it. Yeah, no, the aesthetic of Rayman 2 is so great. The Lums were such a good idea because you're basically just taking Navi the fairy and making it into its own, like, collectible and also, like, race for your, you know, fantasy world. Because it's really easy, especially for kids, to just identify a big ball of light as, like, a magical fairy race. You don't gotta get too complicated, especially when, Fuck! Oh, okay. Yeah, you really don't need to get too complicated, especially when you're dealing with something so low res. Ooh. Yeah! Rayman! I'm really satisfied with this Dreamcast emulator, by the way. It has not stopped or stuttered the entire time. Well done. I think it's called Redream. I just want that red one. I just like fuck. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, this game has no actual snow levels. Yeah, not exactly. Maybe this is more of like a water level, but I don't know. The stars, you can kind of interpret that like snow. I don't know. I thought of it as like a frosty, Christmassy level because of all the blue, all the like crystally slopes. And then you get into the grass. Ah, here it comes. Bolicus. I mean, they're really basic. Every boss fight in this game is so basic. Apart from, I guess, the end boss. Hello. You are my friend. I will name you Happy because you know, don't eat me! And then Rayman died. What if just game over appeared? And then that was it. That was the end of the game. Return it to the store. Don't touch me with your weird hands. Squish, 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 squish. The music is so good. Music is so good in this. You were saying earlier, oh, Webb, which version is this? The Dreamcast version. One of the best. You were saying earlier the music is sort of like a mix of natural and like electronic synth as like a way of offsetting each other, both like the electronic and the nature motif that's going on, robot pirates taking over nature, all that. I never thought about that before, but you're totally right, yeah. And that's exactly what you'd want to do as a composer. Oh, what were you trying to say? Yes. Jump scare? Oh, Wub, you're saying that Policus had to reset the world. Ow! You're saying that Policus had to reset the universe a couple of times, like comic book style, and that helps to connect the games together. It's possible. It also makes sense because almost every Rayman game, Policus looks different. Like, they don't mention him in 1. I'm pretty sure he has nothing to do in 1. He's introduced in this game. I think he's referenced in 3, but I don't... Hey, Rayman, knock it off. And I think he's referenced in 3. I don't really remember. And then he's in Origins and Legends. But he looks totally different. Thumbnail's pretty good. Thanks, man. I didn't make it. I stole it. I'm sorry. Except I'm not. It's not the superior N64 green cart version. Also, chat froze on your window. No, the chat is just slow. It's, I really don't know how to fix that. I've been contemplating whether or not I just drop streaming on Twitch altogether. Right now I use a proprietary system that streams both Twitch and YouTube. Come on! These controls fucking suck, but I'm gonna try my best. Yeah, I use like this system. I've already forgotten its name because I'm trying to think. And I feel like that program kind of fucks up sometimes, especially with the chat, because it's like trying to manage 2 chats at once. Wait, does this go? Oh no, that's where the bomb came from. Okay. So yeah, I think that's just what's going on. It's not frozen. Just give it a sec. The heart of the world is referenced. Maybe they put a line in there about Policus. Maybe. Not a theory, but I also imagine Leptis to be Policus's brother. Oh wait, is Leptis the stoner guy with like the long beard? I always thought that was Policus. I didn't really read. I didn't read up a lot on the lore of Origins and Legends. Wake up, idiots! What if they just like woke up, started shooting each other, just like blind firing? You know what? Rayman really does take a lot from other properties, and yet still manages to make it their own. You know, like the whole robots versus, or rather, technology versus natural, versus like nature. Shit. Oh, Leptis is the... Shit! You're so right. The second you said that, I heard the audio line of, "Oh, Leptis! Show them the crystal power!" Man, I am a fool. I'm a fake fan. Shit, what was I gonna say? I've absolutely lost it now. Now that I've been completely owned for not knowing my Kanaran lore. Oh, yeah, I was saying, it seems like, you know, Rayman took some notes from Sonic, unintentional or otherwise, about like, you know, the whole... like robots taking over nature and we have to bring it back. Sonic was definitely like mainly focused on that. And Rayman, at least in Rayman 2, is doing the same thing. Thing is though, it was never really a massive part of Rayman's identity. So it doesn't come off like a Sonic ripoff, nor do they fixate on like, ooh, there's an evil doctor that makes the robots or anything. It's like everyone's robots. It's robot pirates. And then in 3, the menace is like evil versions of the Lums, which we like, and they turn into like hillbilly demons. It's like Rayman focuses more on being creative, even if it tends to take some notes from things like Mario and Sonic. Okay, that is Policus. All right, great. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm so mixed about it because on the one hand, I love the design. I love how simple and adorable it is. But on the other hand, the controls in this game are not great. So it takes like a lot of practice. And I remember playing this back in the day. Again, I wasn't too super used to games like this. But I just remember dying over and over at the rocket pencil sections. Ooh, can I kill him? Can I just kill him with this? Give it a try. Damn. Ooh! Yes! Oh, for 1 second I didn't think it worked. That's fun. Ah, hell yeah. Wait, Sonic? Yeah, just in like a minor way. Talking about like how Sonic puts a lot of emphasis on like nature being taken over by technology. And that's a big theme in this game in particular. This guy, one of the most underutilized characters in Rayman. Clark! You wanna arm wrestle? Oh. Oh yeah. I once saw a Banjo-Kazooie version of the Dr. Livesley meme, and I thought it was wonderful. Hey Frederick, what's good? Anyways, yeah, he's got a tummy ache. He ate an entire bicycle and now his stomach hurts. Yeah, then you need to go and get the elixir. I think this is where you go and encounter the scary demon man. I really love that Dr. Livesley meme. It's such a catchy song. Okay, see, this was the part that got me confused as a child, because I didn't know where to go from here. It's the... Oh, come on, what's it called? Damn it, give me a name. It's here, I think. Yeah, the marsh, okay. Ah, I guess all they wrote for him is like, oh, he's a lovable muscle man and didn't really know what else to do with him. Like with Glowbox, I hate him, but he's Rayman's friend, so it's like, you can do a lot with that. Glowbox was, not used very much in this game. He shows up later, but I also played a bit of Rayman Legends before entering the stream. I'm trying to aim for platinum. Ooh, jeez. Now, is this where I go? Or do I go a different way? I think I do. I think I do go this way. But I need to go off the beaten path. Where do I go? What are the first instances of backtracking that I can remember needing to do back in the day? Yeah. God, I remember this section. Remember how much I fucking hate this section. Ah! Shit, I really wanted to read chat. I wasn't paying attention. The thing I would like for this is some cool movement options. Mario 64 and Banjo had a variety of movement options. This has jumping, hovering, and shooting, which is fine, but watching speedruns of the other two are a lot more fun. Exactly, yeah. Go back? It is? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought, yeah. Head out for a little bit, I'll be back, just gotta eat. Yeah, man, you go and eat, Wub. All right, go up the big branch at the start of the level. Knew it, okay. Yeah. All right, the big branch. I guess they tried to indicate, no wait, no, they didn't. They drew my eye over here. That's right, I see it now. They drew my eye over here because there was a red lum. Foolish, absolutely foolish. Look at that piranha just bouncing off the, shit! Never mind, it's not cute, not cute. When are you doing a blind dub? Because they're really funny. Thank you. I am working on a Danganronpa improv dub thing, which basically a blind dub, that I did with a friend of mine. I was editing it earlier today, in fact. Expected to come out maybe in a few weeks. I am still working on it though. Danganronpa. I was out for a little while because I had throat surgery, so I could not voice act at all. It was just not in the cards. Thank you though, Villain Deku. I will be doing more. Okay, I will say, I thought he was so horrifying as a kid and when I went back to do the review, but the Cave of Bad Dreams maybe should have gotten a second pass. I think they should have given it a better name. Hey, you bet, Deku. Yeah, no, Revolutions changed a lot of things. I still consider Revolutions, like, worth trying, but personally, it's I don't know, it's just not for me. I tried to give the open world a chance, but I also just kept getting lost. Also, you were saying earlier, how this thing needs more movement in it. Ooh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Is my power about to go out, or is my light bulb about to go out? Okay, I think my light bulb just went out. Okay, well, that's fine. That light bulb's been burning for like 3 years, so makes sense. The Cave of Death, 10 out of 10. Oh my god, you're so right though. Yeah, I was saying earlier, Rayman is kind of, Rayman 2 at least, is really fixated on like simple platforming and really creative worlds. It didn't put much emphasis on momentum or like interesting shit. It didn't put a lot of emphasis on like momentum or interesting movement styles. It was entirely fixated on just creative worlds. And I think the fact that it laid into that is what makes it as memorable as it is now. There's a lot of games that have kind of basic gameplay, but the world is just so creative that you forgive it. Oh, this part's fun. Crawl up as it's going down. No! Woo. You know, one thing they could have focused on more was the swing mode. They were sort of on the right track with all the power-ups you could do in Rayman 3, but I don't know. Those were such, like, superficial changes to the Rayman formula that I hardly noticed them at all. Fuck! Oh, I thought they were putting it away. The fact that school bell just rang. Oh, yeah. Come here, Lum. Come here, Lummy, baby, bee. Yeah, see, like, in this game, you can go up this way, but you cannot bounce off walls Mario style, which I feel like a lot of platformers should just have. In Rayman Origins and Legends, you can do that. You can bounce off walls, which is why Origins and Legends are better than every Rayman game. It's one of my favorite games, so just looking how they could improve on the sequel. No, completely. I mean, I really do not think that they're going to do any more standalone Rayman games. There is a fan base for it, but I just don't think Ubisoft sees it that way. I think Ubisoft just thinks of Rayman as like a retro game that they don't need to put full time into. And honestly, like a lot of these, what's like the last like cartoony platformer that was made by a AAA studio that you played? It seems like the only platformers I can play nowadays are by indie. But you know what? Good, because indie is the only development teams that make anything good. I don't like school, but I like school. It's weird. No, yeah. You're sort of mixed on school. I get that. Yeah. There can be good parts and bad parts, and sometimes the bad parts just outweigh the good. Well, the flying barrel has some cool levels. No, yeah. Yeah, the swinging is super fun here. No other game has managed to replicate this. Crash 4 was very recent. That was amazing. Okay. There we go. That's fair. Although Crash 4, it was, or rather, the Crash series as a whole, I never really got into, so didn't quite do it for me. I guess what I mean is those like Mario 64-esque platformers, Banjo-Kazooie-esque platformers. Because the last one I can think of is Mario Odyssey, which came out a while ago. It just doesn't seem like it's priority to AAA studios, and especially not Ubisoft. Ubisoft makes boring shit. Ubisoft makes Assassin's Creed. Restream, yeah, oh yeah. I use Restream to do my streams. Silverware, it's time to eat all the silverware. You know, Black Butler, I almost watched that show back when I was in high school because I was a part of an anime club, legitimately. And they turned on one episode of Black Butler, and then I did not care for it, and then I did not go back to the anime club. Psychonauts 2 had pretty cool moveset if you know how to put it to good work. That's true, although Psychonauts 2 was intentionally trying to be a callback to platformers of the bygone era. It's literally a sequel to an older game. My point is that it's just not a popular format right now. A lot of these AAA games, the like hyper-realistic types, you know the one, they just fixate on like collecting shit, traveling to like these high-quality locations. You have some like superficial story with like live-action actors in it. And I say this not to be cynical, I say it just because like I wish we could get a lot more creative stuff. I want to see more of that, especially in AAA. Because AAA are the ones that are like wasting probably billions of dollars to make them. And so these high-end games with a more like creative aesthetic would be nice. You know? You know, it's not out of the realm of possibilities. Also, say what you will, but this section, and I don't even know why I didn't bring it up in my review, this section sucks ass, and every section where I need to throw shit sucks. I do not like it. Because the physics are not great. Thank goodness they give you such a wide swing. I like Skullgirls for this reason. Oh, really? I'm honestly perfectly fine with Rayman staying dormant, given that I don't trust Ubisoft anymore. Yeah, I heard Sega Super was really good, but I haven't gotten into it. Yeah, no, I gotta go. Internet sucks ass. Later, Deku. Appreciate you liking the blind dubs. That is, I have a couple projects in the works that I want to get off the ground. But Blind Dubs is just one that I consistently go back to. Because it's consistently fun to do. Stuff like most first-party Sony games are turnoffs for me. Yeah, they really are, you know? It's probably one of the few relatively new fighting games, Skullgirls, that's not done by a really beefy studio that manages to get big. That's right. That's right. It wasn't made by Newgrounds, but it has a lot of those Newgrounds animators working on it, isn't it? There's just something wrong to me about how people think they're 10 out of 10 experiences when they're just slightly more polished versions of the same thing other AAA studios are making. It's a weird winning format because it does it for a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people don't want to think about this so critically. They're just like, yeah, I just like playing these like high quality games, and the high qualityness is what sells it to me, you know? I like all these pretty environments and these like actor characters. Like, that's all people need. It's like the people that constantly buy into Madden. It's probably one of the most like Madden is probably one of the most like vapid, superficial series ever, but a lot of people don't care because it's just like, I like playing the football game. So it's up to like the more artistic types to let themselves be heard when they say, yo, I want something with a little more fucking meat. Jesus. Oh. I see. This part sucks. I think if you let go of it after a while, I think if you leave it alone long enough, it just disappears and you gotta restart. I think. I also not die in the end. They practically came back to life in the past 2 years. Just one, and she has a single character designer. Not sure about everyone else. Imagine if they named it Football Simulator 2020. Shit, fuck! Oh my. Never mind, this section's good. That is a very nice thing that they did. I absolutely forgot that they did that. That is a nice thing that they did. Where you don't need to go all the way back to the fucking start. So many games do that. Holy shit, thank you. That is a nice thing. That is a good thing. You did a good job. Well done. This is me aggressively congratulating Rayman 2 for being competent and giving a thought to how what's the word for it? Just frustrating, stupid, idiotic, big dummy, stupid. What is the word I'm trying to think of? Jesus Christ. Whatever. Bad. I don't know. That word's gonna come to me, and then I'm gonna be talking about something completely different, and then just like shout it out. Yeah, I heard that. Frontiers is coming tomorrow. You know what, speaking of Sonic, I'm about to go fast. Someone edit this and just put "gotta go fast" over it? Just like I edited it to have the audio from Evil Dead. This. Remember, this is what I'm saying. Like Rayman 2 fixated a lot on just like fun and creative set pieces. Huge emphasis on like creativity. They loved their world, they loved their characters, and they wanted to have as much shit as possible. This section's a lot shorter than I remember. Unless we're about to go into a separate section. Oh, nope. Nope, we're not. I guess they put that in case you got hurt. Whoop. Speaking of getting hurt. I guess you could say this is an interesting boss fight. What does the green lump do again? Is that a checkpoint? Probably should have said it. Hold on. I want to read chat. Joined just in time for Jono. Welcome, LOL Attack Productions. I'm in a nightmare and only I know it. Anyone hear the closing theme for Sonic Frontiers? My favorite thing out of Sonic Frontiers so far is that awesome Knuckles trailer. Holy shit, that was great. That was like the best thing I saw all week. How do I get past this part? Oh, right. I shouldn't have hit it so early. Give me a hug, Jono. Give me a hug. Don't shoot me with fire. Don't shoot me with fire. That animation was a breath of fresh air for that character. Seriously, I love Knuckles. Knuckles is my favorite, and he gets like shafted so often. Nobody knows what the fuck to do with him. And then they gave him that awesome trailer, and I'm like, yes. The closing theme, hold on. It's by an awesome Japanese rock band, Vandalize. 1OK Rock, and it's fucking awesome. Hell yeah. Could you post it in the music dump on the Discord? Feels like this is a great example of visual storytelling. When you read the dialogue, it isn't that deep, but just the moment-to-moment platforming like this really always stuck with me. Totally, yeah. Visual storytelling is a very good way to describe most of Rayman. No, I can't make that. Oh yeah. I mean, y'all know I love that Sonic movie. And Knuckles, especially. Idris Elba, I need to see more movies with him. Every time I see him in a movie, I'm like, oh, this guy's great. And I know people say over and over, like, Idris Elba is very good. I should finally just, like, bite the bullet and actually watch something of his. Oh, shit! Yup! Well, time to die. Posting the music dump. Yeah. Be brave, Rayman. Look what the pirates have done to our world. Part like you need a weird level of momentum that I do not have. God damn it! All right. Focus. Okay. I'm here. I'm now. I don't think the skull will ever fall. Oh, as soon as I said that! No, no, no! I have a lot of health. I have a lot of health. Okay. Sounds really Halloweenish. You're right. Also, I must say, I'm also a dog person. Okay, don't do anything. Don't do anything. Let them get really close. Because that's my biggest downfall is... Fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck! Okay, 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 okay. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, no! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! This better be the end of the fucking thing. Ever thought of doing a PS1 playthrough of Rayman 2 as a holy... Oh, bro. Have you ever seen my Rayman 2 video? I played through every version, and I even compared them. Yeah, I really do not prefer the PS1 version. It's lacking so much, and I don't understand why. I made a point in that review that Rayman 2 was on a much higher-end system compared to the N64. And N64 was like cartridge-based, so I don't think it was a memory issue, but for some reason PS1 just felt so much less. I want the treasure. No treasure for me. What do you guys think? Should I do treasure or no? Do I have to do the boss fight again? Imagine waking up and Saul Goodman is outside. I'd let him in. I'd let him in and shake his hand. I think it speaks to Rayman's quality that despite even with the PS1 version, I still ended up loving the game when I was young. He says it's all good. No. Yeah, no, PS1 was just so little. So little. What do you think? No treasure? I want treasure? I know what happens with both. Get the treasure? No treasure. No, 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 no. Do I have to do... Now, is this no for I have to do the boss fight again? Or is it no, don't get the treasure? Because I'd love to show what happens when you get the treasure. But I don't want to do this whole level again. Don't need to redo the boss. Okay. Let Rayman be greedy! Fat man. The end. No problem. Well, thanks for watching my stream, guys. I guess the game is over. No, no, shit. They just give you a, wow, that's really, that's funny. It almost makes it like a vision. No treasure for me. I see, it was all a vision. Guard it preciously? Yeah, okay. That ending is fucking evil. It's so evil. World's gone to hell and Rayman goes on vacation and becomes fat. Yeah, that's the idea. I mean, it's the bad ending. It's the moment when Luke Skywalker goes into the big tree and then he slices his father's head off and then goes, "No, I don't wanna, no." You know how it goes. You all know Star Wars. Rayman is the Star Wars of video games. Don't you remember when this happened in Star Wars? Hey guys, can I just walk through and we don't fight? Damn it! Oh wait, this is my redemption. I can go back and actually get the cage. Hey guys, can we just take it easy today? I lost a lot of health and got super fat and then had to lose all the weight. I'm just not feeling great. What if there was a way to tiptoe around them? That'd be fun. Wait, was this implying they were like doing experiments on the lums? Oh. You can sneak past them? How? Is there like a slow walk? There is! Oh, that's fun. Dreamcast version of the worst because it removed Hall of Doors. I do prefer the Hall of Doors. That's my only criticism though. The Dreamcast version ran like super smoothly. Included everything, nothing was missing. And yeah, I had like the most fun with it. Oh shit. Is this where the cage is? Where's the cage at? Hang on, is there a... There's no first person camera, which always fucks me up. I hear the cage. Where is it? Oh! There we go. Yeah! Run on! Come here, babe! Come here, babe! Chase my juicy ass! Yeah! Sorry. On a scale from 1 to 100, how annoying was that? That was the pirate officer pension office. Home you went there. Oh, was it? Are you playing this on native hardware? Or, I'm only emulating, yeah. I do have a Dreamcast, and I do have Rayman 2 for the Dreamcast. But yeah, no, I'm emulating it. I don't have a capture card. I've tried to set up my damn capture card, it always breaks. Ooh. Somebody made a Pokemon. Somebody made a Pokemon port where you can play it as both a deaf and, if you were both deaf and blind. Hold on a sec, Clark. I need to go and get something. Like, you can start any playthrough of it. The RNG will account for you, and you will beat it. And wait, hold on. Like, you can start any playthrough of it. The RNG will be accounted for, and you will beat it. Will only take 200 plus hours. I do wonder about that because, you know, obviously, blind people have limitations when it comes to video games, but it's not like impossible for a blind person to play and enjoy a video game, I think. I've not done enough research on the subject, but people have definitely told me that before. I know that blind people can browse the internet with tools. I have a couple friends that are legally blind, and while they're not fully, truly blind, like they can see with some limitations, I remember growing up them like showing me a lot of the tools that they had to help them like read and see. Don't freak out, Rayman. About Rayman 2 on GOG, that version does not have controller support, which is annoying. It is annoying. You know what else doesn't have proper controller support is Beyond Good and Evil. Now, I can play Beyond Good and Evil with a controller because I have the Steam controller and I can just bind all the keyboard controls to the controller, and then it works perfectly because the Steam controller is perfect. I don't know why I'm saying this meanly. If you have a PlayStation 2, if you have a Steam controller, give it a try. You can play Rayman 2 on GOG. All you need to do is just bind the keyboard keys to the controller, which is really easy if you know how to do it. Same thing with Beyond Good and Evil. Beyond Good and Evil feels great to play on the PC. The frame rate is nice. Gameplay is nice. And it's really meant to be played on a controller. Oh shit, wait. Get out of here. Getting Rayman 2 on the PC is difficult. It's true, yeah, it really is. I too have it on GOG. Although I had some issues getting it to run properly and get it capturing properly. Like, for the longest time, I was telling myself, oh yeah, I really want to play, I really want to do like a Rayman 2 stream and like play it proper, but could never get it done because I was always held back by limitations and I didn't want to play the PS1 version. There's not a very good, or for the longest time, there wasn't a very good port of, there was not a very good emulator for the Dreamcast. I got super lucky back in the day with my emulation of Rayman 2 that I did for the review. Ooh, can I get through this gap? Sure can. But yeah, for the longest time, I used, I think what was called like Demule. Fuck! The Steam controller did fix it for me. My Steam controller fixes a lot of these issues. Well, and it's because the problem is that the controls aren't bound to anything other than the keyboard. So it... Fuck! So when you just bind all the keyboard controls, and there's an option with Steam Controller where you can just set the equivalent of the camera stick to just control the mouse. So if it's bound into the code that the camera is just controlled with the mouse, then you just rig it to your regular camera stick and you're fine. You're right as rain. Shit. I mean, I'm not doing a run where I get all the lums, so I guess I'm fine. God! Now that would be a strain. Trying to get every single lum. Ugh. Do you prefer Rayman shooting orbs or his fist when he attacks? I get why they don't do it, because it's fun to shoot a bunch of orbs at once. That's fun, but I do prefer when he shoots his hands, because it makes sense. That's what he's supposed to be doing, you know? And they do that in Rayman 1 Origins and Legends, which Legends is my favorite, so yeah, I'd have to say throwing hand, Ben. Can't you just use an emulator and run it with controller support? You can, but my point is that PlayStation 1's version of Rayman 2, I don't like that version. I don't. So when you're emulating Rayman 2, you don't have a lot of options. What did it come out for? Rayman 2 came out. Fuck! Shit! Fuck. I forgot about you. Okay, yeah. So Rayman 2 came out for Suck My Dick. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Jesus, that scared me. Yeah, Rayman 2 came out for what? Like, it came out for Dreamcast. There is like a PC port, and I had it at the time of the review, but I do not know where I got that port. And for that port, I did have to play with mouse and keyboard, so I don't know what to tell you for that one. Shit! Come on. Luckily, he stops right before he attacks you. Shit! Oh, fuck. I mean, I kind of jumped into this with low health, so. 2 is more unforgiving than 3. I would say this is just a very hard section. There were a couple of moments earlier that they could have easily, like, bullshitted, but they didn't. Fuck! And also, I'm trying to, like, cheese this guy super hard. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, use invincibility frames right now just to kill him. Ugh. Hate that fucking spider. Yeah, no. There was so many things that I could have added to that Rayman review. But you know what? I was a little worried about time. I don't think at that time YouTube allowed for, like, hour-long videos. If I was the kind of person that did hour-long videos back then, I probably would have mentioned every second of Rayman. Because there's a lot of Rayman 2. Because there's a lot to talk about. And there's a lot of really memorable sections. I could have talked in detail about Clark and his everything that he does, like how his actual like functionality of breaking walls. I could have made some joke about that. Oh, okay. So if I wasn't panicking, the idea is that you go here and then you stay in the center and swing around and find locations to jump to get away from the spider. And then you juke them that way. Okay, that's what they wanted me to do. That is not what I did, though. Jesus, we got a lot of people watching. Hey, guys. Hi, how you doing? That moment seriously scared the fucking shit out of me. Absolutely, yeah. I honestly kind of like the PS1 version of Rayman 2. Some levels may cut or mix, but I can excuse it for the most part. Yeah. No, people, a lot of people have contrasting opinions when it comes to the Rayman ports, which is probably why people like that I did a little breakdown of all the different versions. I am about to die, aren't I? No. Yeah, because it's honestly kind of fascinating, and everyone will have their own take on it. I prefer the Dreamcast version, the PC version. They just seem the most complete, the most well-directed. The N64 version, I always got to mention that one. those are my top 3. Revelations. We were talking about controllers earlier. Revelations is, or Revolutions? Revolution? Rayman Revolution, yeah. Rayman Revolution you can play on PS2, and on a PS2 emulator I can play that too, but there's just a lot in Revolutions that I just do not care for. I did a stream where I briefly played through it, but just did not vibe with it. Oh fuck, this is the glow box part. There's stuff in Revolutions that I just don't care for. The open world got me kind of, and certain additions to the gameplay just didn't really do it for me. So yeah, so probably my best hope of doing a quality stream of Rayman is to do the Dreamcast version. Or if I can get the PC version working. That's the other thing. It doesn't, the PC version that's on GOG doesn't allow for controller support, and more importantly, yeah, how come you never did that in the other games? Glowbox. Fucking moron. But the GOG version also has like issues with resolution. There's just like so much that there's just so much about these Rayman ports that just does not work. Isn't that the Stone of Insanity from Dusk? Glowbox be vibing. Glowbox should be vibing. What are your thoughts on a Rayman movie? I'd watch it. I imagine it'd be one of the zaniest things you could watch. I'd watch it. I would be fascinated if someone told me, oh yeah, did you know there's a Rayman movie? There was a Rayman show, wasn't there? It wasn't like horrible, but I don't remember it being especially interesting. What is happening here? I do not remember this section at all. Is it you? Do I get? Can I turn the camera? Apparently not. What do I do? Thank you. Yeah, the original PC version isn't supported by modern PCs, which is an issue lots of games have. But isn't that what GOG is supposed to do? Like, you integrate in old games into the modern era? There's only so much they can do. Rayman 2 was kind of a weird game. God, Glowbox was so wholesome in 2, but they had to make him a smartass in 3. They butchered him in 3. They made him such an asshole. Can we get Jim Carrey to play Murphy? I love that. Here's the thing, though. Rayman is so weird that it could not be live action at all. No way. Glowbox! Get your fucking fat ass over. Oh, right. I gotta, right. Okay. How do I do this again? Did I just hit it? Yeah, I just did it. Glowbox! Well, pilot episodes, plural. Gotta go. Talk to you later. Contact me if you want to play Sea of Thieves. I will. I'll let you know. Wonder what other notable, potentially old game mascots will get movies when the Mario movie blows up. Thank God for that. Yeah. No, that the Mario movie, like, say what you will about it. People have said plenty. But if that Mario movie does well, we'll at least get a couple video game movies that look that are entirely animated. Which is what I would prefer, honestly. The Nathan Drake movie, I don't know why I say that. The game is called Uncharted and I know it. But the Nathan Drake movie is like, it being in live action makes sense because Uncharted is meant to be a like live action adventure that you play as a video game. But that also just lends to it being a useless movie.
Yeah. Now it's too. Jello, 40 stem on my name. Now what's booty is? Tell you.
Oh yeah, this is a thing. He reaches down his throat for all your power-ups.
Now it's too. Tell you.
Mario had a movie a while ago, yes. Hold on, what is this? Press B longer to make your shot stronger. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I never like it in games when there's a charge attack. Very few games know how to make that charge attack actually good. Also, yes, hey, Taro. Yes, there was a Mario movie that came out in the 1980s, right at the height of Mario's first success. Like, this was, I think, after or at the same time that... Oh my god, that run was so funny. That was a great run. That was a funny thing. It was a good moment. That was a good Glowbox moment. What was this shit about charging, or? Oh, this, yeah. Not getting hit too hard, but yeah, that section's kind of whatever. I didn't know the ship exploded. Yeah, it sure did. We had 2 movies and an adult film before the... Wait, what? If you go back to Globe adult film. Video games are such a weird medium where they try to make CG people real, and you could argue CG does that in live action movies, but video games are just entirely... Yeah. The charge shot looks cooler on the PS1. I don't remember what it looks like. I really don't remember the charge shot very well at all. It just wasn't that cool. I don't know. Wellbox, where'd you go? You gotta go back for his stupid ass. Hello. Come here. Come here, you. Yeah, so... Yeah, there was a Super Mario Bros. Movie. It was in live action. It was really, really weird. Check out some clips from it, and... Just think about how there was only, like, 3 Mario games out at the time. Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3, and I guess the old original arcade. It's like, it has a subplot about fungus, and Koopa is just a guy that looks like Donald Trump, and legitimately, he's just a guy that's supposed to look like Donald Trump, and, and fucking, they use, like, the Super Scope. Like, they were trying to market the Super Scope. So in the movie, they use a Super Scope to de-evolve people so that they get big shrunken heads. And it's like the opposite of the Goombas, where the Goombas have a small body and a big head. They make it a big body and a small head. I don't know why they do that. They literally just made it the opposite for some reason. The people working on the show went through, like, massive developmental hell. The 2 directors were like a couple that invented the Max Headroom character, if you ever want to look that guy up, because that's a fascinating little piece of pop culture. And they wanted, like, so much weird artsy shit to go into this film, and nobody liked it, and everyone was mad. The guy who played Mario was, like, drunk on set, and because it was just such a shit show, and he was just like, this is gonna suck ass, I don't care, whatever, I'm just gonna get drunk on set and no one cares. To be fair though, even though he was drunk on set, supposedly he had some fun times with the guy who played Luigi. So that's nice, you know, but they were doing this because it was a bad movie. And the actor who played Bowser, his son asked him, hey Dad, why did you do this Mario movie? And he said, so that we could afford to buy you new shoes. And then his son said, I didn't need him that badly. Jesus. What are you guys talking about Super Hornio Brothers? Get out of here. Yeah, that's right. They own, are you guys, did you guys get your info from Wang? Because I love, oh, what the fuck? Oh, wait. Right, this. How do I do this again? Shit. This is hard to do because the camera fucks up. Yeah, when you get close. Okay, we gotta mess up the eye somehow? How do I do that? Yeah, but, yeah, I loved Wang's video on Super Hornio Brothers. Nintendo, like, bought the copyright, so now they can never release Super Hornio Brothers. And they only got the copyright so that nobody could release it and sully the good name of Mario with their weird porno. I mean, hey, fair. Nami, finally! I was really worried you weren't gonna show up. Yeah, you mentioned playing some more Rayman, and I'm like, yeah, you know, how about I just do a whole stream of Rayman? All you Rayman experts, how the hell do I get past this part? I hate this section. I have no memory of this. Yeah, no, yeah, the people working on Mario were, they worked on Teen Titans Go. It's, you know, that's fine. Oh, right. This was an Ed and Nettie the video game. It's just a big nose bush, door deactivated. Okay, great. Oh, they worked on the movie, and supposedly the movie was much better. Okay. I never saw much of Teen Titans Go. I saw some extended clips when I did a video on it, and the clips did not impress. Some people have said, oh, if you watch the entire show, it's like actually really good and they put a lot of effort into it. I don't know, man. Oh my god, I was one lum off. Damn, son. But yeah, no, Teen Titans Go just did not impress. It just seemed like, you know, kids show. You know, there's a lot of shows like it out there. But they went out of their way to be dickholes to people that liked the old show, which is just kind of mean for no reason. And that's probably the main reason why I don't like the show. They just like went out of their way to be dicks to people that actually like the old one. And I know they do it because, you know, fanboys complained about the show in its inception, but I don't know, just ignore them. Who cares? Just, if you truly are confident in your own work, then you don't need to continuously bring up the nerds. Just make your own thing. Treat them like nerds. Ignore them. Trump would be such a weird character for future people to look up. Serious businessman in the 70s, a comical persona in the 1980s and 90s, and politically active since the 2000s, hence the Simpsons prediction. Yeah, and then he became the president for a little while. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Oh, you saw that I streamed Klonoa? Yeah, I hate that game. I think people were really hoping I'd get into that game and like it legitimately. I do not. I do not like it, and I did not have fun playing it. And my friend was taking the piss out of me the whole time I was playing it. That did not help the situation either. I do not like Klonoa, and I probably never will. But Klonoa 2. Now we're talking. Klonoa 2 is great. There's this sweet little cutscene where Rayman comforts Glowbox after the pirate fight and says that he's not a coward to be scared of the robot pirates, that is, as they are a legit threat. I think that was a little bit earlier. Yeah, not too long ago. He just said that. Yeah, no, they do a decent job with Glowbox in in Rayman 2 as opposed to Rayman 3. I just only remember him from 3. So my memory of him is always going to be like, man, fuck Glowbox, such an asshole. But he's meant to be like a lovable doofus in this one. A lovable doofus with like a family. Like he has like a wife and children and stuff like that, so... They clearly wanted him to be really lovable, and it worked. He is lovable. And then they just ruined him. In Rayman 3, he's like an asshole. He's an asshole, and he's like... He gets horny for like a Glowbox babe as like a weird haha throwaway bit. But then if you're genuinely invested in him, you'd be thinking, but Glowbox, you have a wife. What are you doing? You know? Why do I hate Klonoa? The levels are just legitimately, like frustrating to play. Like, I could not vibe with the controls. The mechanic where you need to grab objects, they give you a very small window to pick stuff up. And when you bump into enemies, you get hurt. And you have a very limited live system. They use a very like old school way of handling lives where it's like, oh, you have so many and then you need to restart the entire level from the beginning, etc., etc. It's just, it has so much that works against the player. Whereas, if you were here earlier in the stream, I was talking about how Rayman allows for a certain degree of human error. One section in particular, you're supposed to be throwing an orb across a gap, and if that orb falls, it does not go all the way back to where you found the orb. It just lands at the last pit that you dropped it at, or the last platform that you dropped it at. If it falls in a pit, it just goes back to the last platform you were at. It saves you so much time, and it does not add to the challenge when you're just wasting time. Klonoa does that quite a lot, because if you fuck up once, then you need to start all the way over again. It feels very finicky. And the best thing going for it is its aesthetic. Klonoa looks very beautiful. Also, it gets incredibly creative with its 2.5D. Both of those things are wonderful, but controlling it just feels awful, bad, terrible. The longer I played it, the more I got frustrated. I felt like I was having to put up with nonsense, and I wasn't learning from the game. The game wasn't teaching me its rules. I just had to put up with these, like, really awkward hitboxes and having to pick shit up all the time. Picking things up. I'd get close to an enemy, and then I would get hit. But I need to pick it up in order to hit it. Ridiculous. But then I moved to Klonoa 2, and it fixes everything. The draw distance for grabbing stuff is so much longer. Hitboxes are normal. And the way they handle puzzles is a lot more clever, I felt. Puzzles were mostly like time trials in Klonoa 1. In Klonoa 2, they gave you a lot more to do. It's just better. It's just better. I'll still beat Klonoa 1 eventually. That final boss was a piece of shit, and it has 2 forms. So I had to fight one, which took like probably an hour and a half to beat the first final boss, and now I'm on to the second. I have a save file. I'll go and beat it at some point, but it's just a slog. I'm sorry. I'm done ranting. Yeah, I know. I'm just going in circles now. Klonoa bummed me out again. Climb up? Up, and then go where? Switch on the back of the boat. Oh! Huh? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's go. Yeah. What's your opinion on the 19 Rayman Legend ports and re-releases? Ooh. Should I do a video just talking about this? Just talking about all those releases? I didn't even know. I didn't know there was a bunch of releases of Rayman Legends. That's kind of funny. Jesus. You mean like there's a separate release for like Xbox 360 and then one for PC? Are they all different? Or is it just like the same game across all ports? Because, you know, lots of games do that. Also, I'm sorry to say, I did not play every version of Rayman 2 because I could never get my hands on an N gauge. So I'm sorry. I did get my hands on the OS version and attempted to play it in some kind of like emulation system. That was like probably 7 years ago, but I did try and play whatever the OS version of it was. I don't remember it looking particularly good, but I've never played the N-Gage version, so I'm sorry. You have the Wii U and you have the Wii U version of Rayman Legends. Yeah, that's right. You know what? That was different. Rayman Legends was sort of built for the Wii U, because there's all those sections where you play as Murphy and you're like breaking stuff and like eating cake. But every other game, you just press a button and Murphy does it for you, which is, you know, that's a good solution. They just neutered the Murphy levels. Yeah. I mean, again, like, I think it was a decent solution because it's either that or do everything with a touchpad that games just do not have. And really, they only did that for the Wii U because they wanted to involve, like, 2 players somehow. But maybe I just want to play Rayman by myself. Still awaiting Rayman 4. You're telling me you didn't play Rayman 2 on the Game Boy Color? Fake fan! I did, actually. It wasn't great. And then 1 in the GameCube Color was a really good game, to be honest. Good transitions and neat little time. I mean, it's fascinating for being like a Rayman port. It was wonderfully creative, but I don't remember it being particularly, like, unique. I could get back into it, though. See, during that time, I was going in and playing tons of Rayman games, just because I was fascinated by it all. I was dipping my toes into, like, finding video games. You know, like, I loved Rayman, and I was on this nostalgia quest, so I was like, oh, let's try it for the PS1. Okay, let's try it for the PC. Now let's try it for the Dreamcast. You know, like, I was just getting really hyped and excited, and then I looked at, like, all the ports. I went on Wikipedia and just went through the whole damn list, like, oh yeah, it's for, like, the N-Gage? What even is that? And I played, like, some of them. I did not play all of them, but I got really hyped up on finding every version of Rayman and kind of comparing and contrasting. Thing is, though, a lot of the versions that I played all kind of played the same. And I really just wanted to talk about the 3D version. That motherfucker, what's his name? Nitro Rat. That motherfucker Nitro Rat, he makes loads of reviews of games that I probably would have talked about if I kept doing game reviews. Oh, the Switch is over. I'm stupid. Guys, I know I'm stupid. Okay, you don't need to tell me. I know. Have you seen my streams? I'm always stupid. That's why you come. Yeah, I was gonna say, did Nitro Rat ever do like a video talking about all the different ports? Like, did he play them all? He's a better reviewer than I am, so I imagine he probably would. Have you gotten the obligatory question about the next 3D Rayman will release? Yes, just a moment ago we were talking about Rayman 4. I mean, it's not like I work for Ubisoft or anything. I really love Rayman. That would be fascinating if they made another Rayman game. People make fan games is the thing. And I feel so bad when people just give up on the fan games, you know? Like, I'm over here just thinking like, oh yeah, Rayman is like cool, and I love, what was it called? Like Rayman the Dark Revolution or something? That's such a great project, man. I really encourage you, like, you absolutely go for it, dude. If you want like a, if you want to start like a Kickstarter or something, dude, that'd be so awesome. And then you'll see like project updates, and then for like 2 or 3 years, and then they just give up, and you're like, well, shit. There really probably isn't going to be a new 3D Rayman game. It's just that time has come and passed. There's not even going to be a new Beyond Good and Evil, and maybe that's for the best. I'm a big proponent of the idea that the past can stay dead and that maybe it's better off that way. Rayman had a lovely, lovely series of games. One was so unique for a PS1 game. Rayman 2, so unique for like a 3D platformer. Rayman consistently has just been like a beacon of creativity, and as we moved on into Rayman Origins and Legends, that was like ironically, the redemption that Rayman needed at the time. Because Rayman was doing fucking nothing for a long time. He had the dumbass Rabbids games that he was on board for. Stop pointing the wrong way, you idiot! But my point is, Rayman did a lot of good for a long time, and I feel like he retired perfectly with Rayman Legends. I think that was just fine, honestly. The fuck did you say about the past? I know. That's the other thing. You can't always hold on to the past and say like, you know, oh, I love it. I want everything to be rebooted because that's how you get manipulated. That's how motherfuckers constantly put out these reboots where you never play the same game ever again. Where you never play an original game ever again. All you do is play the same game. Excuse me. I'm getting confused. I feel sick. Ugh. I'm sorry, Gino. You ate something wrong? I'm sorry. The trailer for Beyond Good and Evil 2 and that Netflix show looked too good to be true from the start. I'm a little sad. It is sad, you know? That whole development sounds ridiculous, like it's so bizarre to think. Fuck! Oh, I think I see how I'm supposed to do this. I'm just not supposed to jump? Sure. On the bright side, Legends would be an amazing finale. Hell yeah. Legends was great. Legends was the cap off that Rayman deserved, honestly. It's like we returned to form. You fucking bullet piece of shit, you suck so much. All right, here we go, I turned around. Okay, so that doesn't work. Quick, Rayman, you're our last hope. I fucking know, dude. I'm cool. No, I did something stupid and made people worry. Oh. Yeah. You got some drama you got yourself caught up in. I'm sorry, my dude. It happens. I hope it works out, all right? Michel Ancel, creator of Rayman, the believer that crunch can fix anything. Yes. Yes, no, I think on the very last stream that I did, we talked about how Michel Ancel had some pretty shit practices when it came to game development, especially in regards to crunch time. That is a thing that lots of developers believe in, though. Admittedly, crunch time did create great games, but it's not worth it. As a person that's also followed the careers of animators, that work takes so much time, so much crunch, and it's not worth it? You fucking kidding me? Of course it's not worth it. You go and like kill yourself for a movie that you get like paid average wage on. You hurt your body so badly that you end up in a hospital. Like, you call that worth it? Absolutely not. Oh, I want to die for my art. How about I make my art and I don't die? How about those two? Is that possible? Yeah, absolutely it's possible. I'm sorry. That's just, I've had a lot of projects that either I worked on with other people or I worked on myself, and I've sort of had to, oh, fuck off. Oh, I need to kill the piranhas, don't I? Yeah. And yeah, I've had to like come to grips with the idea of managing my time and not being so like sacrificial for the sake of art. It's just not worth it. Am I ever gonna find any air? Fuck. Up, 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 yes! Good heavens. Yeah, gotta go, folks. Later, Wub. Now, there isn't any drama. I just took too many meds and made people... Oh, I see. Ooh, careful with your meds, yo. This is a matter of striking a balance when it comes to work. Yeah, I mean, this kind of stuff is complicated. All projects are complicated. Game design, animation, everything. Even when it's not artistic. It's just a matter of, like, managing your time, being good at managing your time, and even then, you're always gonna bump into some resistance. Like, anyone here follow, like, Has-Been Hotel and all that stuff, and Hell of a Boss? I've heard that, development for that has just been constant fucking back and forth, on the part of, I always forget her name and I feel so stupid. Vivi? Vizzy? Yeah, it's Vizzy, right? Vizzy Pop? I don't know. But yeah, I've heard, like, you know, there's all this fucking back and forth because of contract issues. When you just want to, like, make your cartoon and you have, like, the resources and team and the talent, but contracts hold you back, that's, like, the most frustrating thing. Because it's such a lame reason, you know? I hope that all that gets worked out, though. I think it has. I think that, like, you know, we're still slated to see Has-Been Hotel in good time. It's coming out for PS1. I don't remember what platform it's going to, but yeah, it should be coming out. In the meantime, I really like Hell of a Boss. My boyfriend loves it way more. He's been, like, constantly on me, just like, have you seen this episode? Have you seen this one? Which is good, because I usually forget to keep up with shows. Vivzy Pop? That is it, yeah. Remember, kids, don't take 5,000 to 6,000 milligrams of meds. It's a bad idea. Take it from me. Duly noted. Okay. I'm gonna figure out what that's all about. Do I have... Oh, man. Discord's kind of blowing up. Thanks, guys. Hey, stop it, Rayman. I just looked at my phone for a second, okay? Stingy fucks always makes things difficult. When is the Precipo level coming up? That's a great level, I remember. Is that the one with lava? The, like, the... Oh, shit! Is that, like, the Egyptian one? Because I do like that one as well. Right. I need to get you first. Come here, you. It should be coming up. The one where you get chased by the ship. Wasn't that early? I thought that was way earlier in the game. Maybe there's two of them? But whatever it is, we're making pretty good headway through the game, so should be here. Yeah, whatever. Oh, you forgot the... Ugh. I wonder if I'll play the whole game. I think I'm more than halfway through at this point. Back from joining your server. Thank you, Gino. Geno? Gino? Looks like Gino because of Super Mario RPG, you know. Rayman sounds like one of those weird cats I've seen before when he gets stuck. Oh no. Oh, this level? I don't remember it yet, but once I'm inside, I'm sure I will. Green door. I don't know what that is. This level's so long. Oh my god. Alright, alright. What do you want? I'm gonna open this shit up and then... I lost track of how many times you died here. Oh, goody, goody. Why do I not remember? Oh my god, wait, I think I remember this now. Did I talk about this section? Man, there was so much I left out of that review. I remembered feeling like frustrated in myself because I left out things like the really shitty door opening puzzles in Rayman 3. Like, I was already making a big stink about Glowbox as is, and he was the most annoying he's ever been in that section. But I never mentioned it in my Rayman 3 review. I just kind of glossed over it. And to this day, I think back on that and I'm like, why did I not talk about it? What's wrong with me? Am I crazy? But now look at me over here. I didn't even mention half the game. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. You look ridiculous. Oh, good heavens. How do I do this shit? Lost track of how many times you died here. Yeah. Just jump over here? No, I'm gonna die. Yeah, no. Rayman does not reach that far. Oops. This game is so pretty, going from a meadow gliding down to whatever this lava place is. Probably just nostalgia making me more impressed than it actually is. I mean, again, the Rayman focuses so much on its aesthetic, its world, its atmosphere. What it lacks in actual, like, advanced, like, gameplay mechanics, momentum, shit like that, they just put into their world. They make fun worlds. Sometimes that's enough. Combat's so much better in 3 when I look at 2 now. Yeah, 2 is very meat and potatoes. It's really not all that interesting at all. Alright, how the hell do I get up here? Do I just... Oh, okay. Okay. I want the big fist. Uh-oh, well, okay. Woo! Oh, baby! Worth it! Recently finished Backbone. I don't know what to feel. Backbone? What's that? Is that a video game? There's a band-aid patch on the other side of that metal tower which gets you the super fist. Okay. Thank you. The combat in 3 was pretty fun. It had a nice balance of, like, charging your fist and, like, dodging attacks. It was good. It was good. Yeah, baby! That's what it's all about. That's what I've been waiting for. It's a video game, I recommend it. Okay, okay. Backbone. Duly noted. Is it, could you sell me on it a little bit, if you don't mind? Is it like a horror game? Is it like, is it story-based, or like a platformer, first person, a walking sim? Just curious. Just want to know what I'm getting into. Oh, it's a volcano in the background. So this place takes care of the lava or something? Holy shit, that's amazing. Lava flowing down, hell yeah. Hello there, I'm a dog person. Also, I appreciate your Mori avatar. Mori is a good man, and he deserves more affection. Oh, shit, shit. Okay, I did not understand how this worked. Yeah, I hit the plum. I get it now. I know. It's like, guys, it's like the first game. Blia. Blia, ow. Oh wait, you do go on the... By the way, I lost my golden fist about as quickly as I got it. Eh, it's fun while it lasted. Ooh, a detective game about animals eating other animals. Are you an animal yourself? Like, is it a furry detective game? Because there was one like that that came out also called like Black Sand or something. I don't want to spoil too much. All right, fair enough, fair enough. I'll never forgive Rayman 3 for nerfing the plums and only using them twice. You can ride them on the lava here, but in 3 they struggle in water. Yeah. You're a raccoon called Howard Lotor. All right, cool, cool. I will look into it. Backbone. Pretty easy to remember name. Or small too much. Oh yes, the return of the indestructible plums. See, I know what you mean as far as like literal strength, but I preferred the plums in 3 because of the music. Woo woo. Woo woo. Woo woo. Boo 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 boo. Woo woo. Woo woo. Woo woo. Boo 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 boo. Stop pointing the wrong way. There you go. Can I make it, ladies and gentlemen? Will Rayman succeed? No! Do 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 do. Which asshole? Oh my fucking god! There we go. There we go. That's right. Breakfast, anyone? Oh yeah, I got a real appetite. Oh, will Hayden make it up? Feel Mario Odyssey was a great way to take an old property and innovate open the way I see it as a Mario 64 sequel. It takes Mario 64, makes the levels enormous, adds more movement at the same time. It really uses one thing. I agree. Imagine if Trap came out later. The Sony convention it was... Hey, Rayman. Made so many games change the development. That's true. Things could have been way different if lots of games didn't come out at the time that they did. Development in general is influenced by each other. My childhood, yes. Hello, Esca Florence. Trouble putting that idea into words. No, I completely agree. I loved it was meant to be a very snide comment, and I don't remember where it came from exactly, but somebody said, my favorite Mario game is Odyssey. It is so much better than Mario 64. Because, and you know what? I agree. Because Mario Odyssey is Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie put together. Mario Odyssey is wonderful. I kind of wish it had better levels, if I'm being honest, but I loved it for what it was. Oh yeah, no, if shit went sideways somehow, Mario would have released like a Bubsy 3DS game and then nothing else. And then Nintendo would have gone down the shitter. Lucky for them though, they made Mario with an emphasis on like momentum and speed. Like they specifically were thinking about like the speed and like finesse that you had to do to get through games like Mario Bros. 3 and Mario World. The like psychotic attention to detail people play to those games when they're trying to move especially fast. And then Nintendo thought, okay, but how do we do that when it's like in 3D? How do we emphasize momentum, speed? How do we like get people thinking about how to do this like faster, how to do this more intricately? And that's the funnest part. That was the thing they discovered when they were just trying to get Mario moving around in a 3D environment. They had him chase a rabbit. I think a lot of people know this too. In like the early stages of Mario 64, they had Mario running around and chasing a rabbit. And they found that that was just like the funnest part of the game. So that became a key part of developing levels. It's just like, oh, Mario runs around and chases shit. Oh, okay, it was that easy. And that's why Mario 64 has like all this momentum in mind. It's just every level is like, how can we get Mario like chasing stuff? How can we get Mario like running into things and make that interesting? You know, how? They're smart. They're smart people at Nintendo. They really are, especially back in the day. They fuck up a lot, and you know, it's fair to call them out on their bullshit, but game development's fascinating when people can create these solutions. It's amazing, it really is. What was that noise? It does, yes, it does. And I believe that's supposed to be some kind of like deep reference. MIPS was the name of the chase system. Oh, was it? I didn't even know they had like a name for it and all that. I just knew the story. Also, it took away like the reward satisfaction of the moons. I kind of get that. I saw them the same as the Jiggies, and I grew up with Banjo-Tooie before I played Mario 64. So maybe I just look at it that way and nostalgia takes over. Because when I look at that, I'm just like, that's the right way for you to do a collect-a-thon. Finally, they're taking some notes from the genius that is rare, you know. I definitely see what you mean by that, but I was kind of turned off when Mario 64 had you like end a level and then you left and then you had to start all over again to get another star. This game is how I found your channel. Yeah, it was a really popular video, Rayman 2 and 3. I always prefer 2 over 3 at the review. But I get why people like 3. That was me just fucking around. I was having like a lot of fun with that video. I feel like Bubsy 3D would have been liked a bit better if it was released in like 1995, because Mario 64 and Crash Bandicoot absolutely killed it. Thing is though, have you played Bubsy 3D? It's like nothing. I remember like the Angry Video Game Nerd described it as it's a piece of junk, and that is so appropriate when you actually play it. It feels broken. It feels like you shouldn't be playing this. Like it's a pre-alpha build. It seems to me like the guys that were making Bubsy and continue to make Bubsy even to this day are just the laziest pieces of shit that just want to put out shit to make money. I do not think there's a creative bone in their body. I'll be very mean about this. I legitimately think that the Bubsy creators just wanted to ride in the coattails of some kind of 1990s mascot, and they had no intention of making something even remotely fun. I do not like Bubsy, and there's no part of me that ever thinks that Bubsy will be cool. And the reason I think this is because they had a chance to release a new game on the ISO and make it like kinda interesting, and then they didn't. It was dog shit. It was as much dog shit as Bubsy 3D was. So that proves to me, at least, that they don't care. They just don't. Maybe they cared when they were making the side scrollers, but after that, nope. Terrible. Yeah, no, his point was that it felt like it wasn't even finished. And that is what it feels like. It feels like, you know, it's not finished. Another quote he said is like, you can't release a game that's not oh, no, wait. He didn't say that for Bubsy 3D, I don't think. I think that was for Big Rigs. Still though, Bubsy 3D did not feel like it was finished. Good luck with the upcoming missile section. Oh. The intro jingle for the first one slaps. Okay, all right. I mean, the things that they get right, that's, you know, that's good. Also, is it me or is the fire moving backwards? Hold on, can I get like a better... Can I get like a better look at the... can I get... Hold on. Next time I see that fire, I gotta stop at it, because I swear to God the fire is... looking broken, maybe? Oh, no, it's gonna sink. Sorry if I make weird noises, but I'm not gonna stop. For the Bubsy 3D characters only had made text-based adventures before, no visuals, just text. That was their only experience. Yeah, well, the side-scrollers seem to be like a decent start with some marginal issues, and then 3D, they just completely dropped the ball. I mean, maybe it's for, like, inexperience, but then at that point, just don't even release it. It's just like, what a shit show. Now, you know what? I'll go back on this a little bit, because there's a very good chance that the people that owned the property for Bubsy when they made that, like, shitty, ISO, there's a very good chance that none of those people were the same people that worked on Bubsy 3D. When it comes to like owning products, that's just like producers and shit, you know. It's not actually the same guy. Ooh, I remember you. God, that was humiliating. Just slapped that spider like it was nothing. All right, hold on. All right, look at the fire. Look at the fire. Is the fire? It's backwards. That animation's moving backwards. The fire's supposed to go up and disappear. Look at that. It's backwards. It's fucking backwards. Oh, Bubsy 1 sounds good on the SNES, but not the Genesis. You will drop dead. It's like the Pokemon, Rayman, stop it. It's like the haunted Pokemon game. Rayman is weird. Rayman's so weird. We need to send him to prison. I've been saying for years that Rayman belongs in a cage. Pray for me. I'm about to hit the rocket button. Great start. Rayman Fire is just as weird as the rest of the Rayman world. Yeah. Rayman killed Plock. Yeah. You know what? He deserved it, piece of shit. Always losing his underpants. Fucking ass! Oh my god. This is how it starts, 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 this is how it starts. Don't hit the wall. Okay. Don't hit that. 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 Am I supposed to jump there? You don't jump off it though. I'm gonna jump there. Whatever. Who cares? I'm, you know, experimenting. It's sad though. Plock had a lot going for him. It's true. Yeah. Plock only had one game, didn't he? You know, admittedly, Plock's design looks pretty good. Probably better than Rayman's. But Plock just... Here's the thing though, Plock didn't have a very interesting world. Okay, you can jump in this section. And in the other section, you jump off of him. But I jumped! Oh my god. Okay. I'm learning. Good luck trying to handcuff someone with no arms. It's a good point. Shit. That's why Rayman's never gone to jail. Miyamoto was even gonna give it an international release before he randomly dipped because Yoshi's Island was in development. Which version of the game is this? Dreamcast. Welcome, Ryan was so cool. Ryan was cool. Ryan was cool. He wasn't so cool. Okay, that doesn't need a jump. Am I using a VGA cable? No, this is an emulation. I have tried to set up capture cards for Dreamcast, but and capture cards in general, but it is real difficult. And right now, I do not have the spare cash for the capture card that I need. Once I get that capture card, I'll be streaming a lot more console games. For now, though, I just settle on emulations. I do have this game, legitimately, and I have a Dreamcast. I've set up recording for a Dreamcast once before, and I did use VGA cables and a little, No, actually, I did. Yes, it was a converter, but it's not what you think. It was, VGA to component converter, and then I plugged it into a Roxio capture card, if you know what any of these words mean. And the Roxio capture card has plugs for component cables. That hooked up perfectly fine, and that was pretty good for like a Dreamcast hookup. But your quality may vary. Roxio is not exactly super reliable. Stop jumping, Jesus. How come you don't increase the game's resolution if it's on an emulator? Because I think it looks fine. Looks like a little dark, but looks okay to me. It looks like Rayman, and it looks like any Rayman game. If I was gonna up the resolution, it would be because it either looks super ugly, which it doesn't, or I couldn't see anything. You know what game what game like seriously needs some, like a talking to about its awful brightness and contrast is the Thief series. Thief needs good-looking lighting because you're hiding in shadows all the time. But it doesn't. I need to like manually go in and adjust the settings. And for one of the Thief games, I needed like a mod to fix the resolution. I get it, it's modern systems, whatever, but terrible, awful. It was a constant headache. I love Thief 2 though. The Metal Age, premium. That was a quality game. And any of you that watched Civ 11 know that Thief 2 was great, and it also killed the company, even though it was like a perfect game. Those walking shells used to scare me a ton. Yeah, no, they're freaky, aren't they? Riding mechanic could use another week of development. Kind of innovative with running on walls and shit. Not very common back then. No, yeah, it was very unique, especially for the time. But yeah, it needs some work. It does. Thing is, though, this is a mechanic that needs some work, but it doesn't piss me off. They didn't like make the levels frustrating and easy to die in, like Klonoa. You know, it's like when I lose in Rayman 2, they give you a lot of leniency. They give you like some extra health when you get far enough. That's nice. It's a nice thing to do. Klonoa. Fucking Klonoa, man. I feel bad making, like, shit-talking it too, because everyone's like, I love Klonoa, people don't like it nearly enough, and I'm just over here like, I fucking hate it, stupid. Feels bad, man. I have to admit, they should have been more lenient with the space you race on. Yeah, that tiny space there, I get that. You went back here. I know, I'm back here, but the gate won't open, I didn't know where I was, alright? Klonoa's the punching bag now. Brace yourself for the next 30 years. I know I'm redoing this part. Shut up. Don't bully me. I'm stupid and my brain is getting smaller by the second. Oh, jeez. How embarrassing. Do you like that when the stalactite falls, it does a little bounce? That's adorable. Just felt bad for you. Well, now you should. My life is agony. I have to play more of Rayman 2. My least favorite game. Dradex is the truest Klonoa hater I know. Godspeed. You know what? This is the most, actually, no, not the most. When I played Five Nights at Freddy's, I had like 20 people watching, which was crazy. But this is a decent amount of people in here. I want to ask those that used to follow me and such, if I just decided, I said this earlier in the stream, if I decided to rebrand myself away from Dradex and instead make the name Haiti. You know what? Before I even say this, I should see if that's open. But I've been considering like just changing my name entirely to something like Haiti or something that's just not Dradex. Because every single, and I mean every single, like, group that I have joined and game that I have played with the name Dradex, nobody knows how to say it. And nobody has known how to say it since the day I made that name. So, I'm wondering, would y'all, like, even care if I changed the name around? It would mean I'd have to change the YouTube name as well. I don't even know if it would necessarily be Haiti, but does that sound like a lame idea? Like, decent idea? I'm just spitballing it around. I knew a guy that used to make like content on YouTube, but after like a few years of it, he wanted to disassociate himself from his former work because he just wasn't proud of it anymore. And so he changed his name completely to Yada Cosmic. I don't remember what it was before. And in doing so, he had to like inform a lot of his followers, like, hey guys, I'm a totally different name now. Haiti? Yeah, you know, because it's my name. Well, my name is Hayden, and Haiti just sounds like a name you could recognize. Like a name where when you hear it, you go like, oh, your name is Haiti? Cool. I named myself Dradex based on the company that made RuneScape, and because I thought like, oh, that sounds like a cool name. But nobody knows how to say it. It's just... And you know what else is weird? Is some people pick like weird names. Like for example, Cadicarus. Kinda goofy, but you can say it, you know? You look at Cadicarus and you go, Cadicarus. I can say that, you know? Brutal Moose. Kinda weird. Doesn't really have anything to do with the content he makes, but you can say it. Re-render all your old videos with the new... thought of that. Oh my god, that would be so funny. Shit. I want to think about that one through a bit more. There's a game with a certain robot that... Oh, right! Isn't she like a weird sexy hentai bot or something? I should really look into the name Haiti. I should see if I, You know what? That being said, I probably couldn't take the YouTube name then. Yeah, I need to look around. Another one I was considering is Hattie. Or just straight up Dratty. Thing is though, I can't change my YouTube to Dratty. That's taken. Yeah, people call him Caddy. Yeah. There was a time during like the Thought Can era, also known as the Dark Ages, where I started because of this exact problem, I started calling myself Dratty on forums, and I changed my Tumblr name to Dratty because people didn't know how to say Dradex, and I was talking to more people. I was being more like social. And I had dudes giving me shit like, oh yeah, obviously you call yourself Dratty because you're a fucking Cat Icarus ripoff. Which is like, thanks, man. During the Thought Can era, I bumped into a lot of, like, shitty people. Peanut Butter Gamer is kind of a bad name. No hate to the guy, but he calls himself Peebs now. Yeah, like, a lot of people put, like, have short form names because their original names are real strange. What if you remove the G? That's a good point. I don't know, I like your name even if I can't pronounce it either, sorry. That's the thing, yeah. Dude, this part of the game on my second gen iPod Touch was... You played it on the iPod Touch? Holy shit. Do you like being tortured? You're a ripoff of your friend, good job. Yeah, no, there were so many fucking assholes. Gaddy's a good man, alright? Look, I wanted to rip him off. I wanted to call myself... I think where this actually came from was, I started streaming too and people were calling me, JonTron. No, I think that would make my problems even worse. Okay, I understand what I need to do now. I was streaming at the time and, I think people started coining the term, Daddy Dratty, which I guess people were also saying, Daddy Caddy. Because he, at the time, I think that was right when he started, he had like his girlfriend and his, how come I can't sentence? He's got like 2 stepdaughters, and I think that was like more publicly known, so people were like, oh, cute, it's Daddy Caddy, you know? And it was cute. I like when he puts his daughters into his videos just so he can murder them. It's nice. I need to play Dreamcast version. Dreeg. It's all such good names. Don't go back this time. I know. Where do I go though? Dratty sounds chill. I need to see it written, but that doesn't sound too bad, honestly. All right, chat, where do I go? You guys know this game backwards and forwards? Apparently I had a blood clot when I played this level, because I don't remember any of this. I'm used to pronouncing the G, so it's just become Gex. Yeah, that's the thing. The G is silent. It's always been silent, but everyone calls it J-Rad Gex or Jirag Gex. It's a bad name. Down to the right, down, it is down. Not the right, down. Like here, down, okay. Follow the red lump, okay, yeah, down, okay, let's go. Okay. That's right, I didn't even go down here. I see what you mean about this taking forever. There's a lot of backtracking. Okay, yeah, I was doing all this like weird like back and forth shit. I didn't even have to do that. Follow your heart, yeah. I love that Cat Icarus collaborated with such a small YouTuber. Oh, who, me? Yeah. It's true, yeah. Caddy's a nice guy. It all started with my Little Mermaid review. I just on a whim was like, oh, why don't I do a short review of the Little Mermaid NES game because I thought it was interesting. And then Nintendo fan FTW or Jimmy Wetzel saw it. I think because holy shit, hello. I think Jimmy saw it because I used to post on the Hidden Block forums, and he just like caught wind of it. And then I think he shared it on Skype or something. He shared it around somehow. And then Caddy left a comment and was like, oh man, this is fun. This is great. I like this guy. And I was like, oh shit. I know Caddy. I follow that guy. And he just stayed subscribed to my channel. And then I hit him up one time and said like, hey man, I was thinking of talking about Spyro. I know you're a big PlayStation guy. Could I have like just a joke where I reference you? I had like some thing in there where I wanted him to just say the line, go fuck a chimney. Because I wanted some like throwaway gag saying like, you know, oh, the reason Caddy doesn't play Spyro isn't because he's waiting for 1 million subscribers, it's because he hates Spyro. It was such a stupid joke and it didn't mean anything at all. And Caddy himself, I even like mentioned it and he was like, I don't really get it. So through our conversation, I was like, hey, why don't I make you like a part of this? You want to actually like collaborate some more? And he was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, great, awesome. And then that's what provoked the whole like, he's like a picture frame. Oh, he like stays in the background. I wanted that collab to be special because so many of those like YouTuber collabs were so vapid. I don't even think that's mean to say. I think a lot of people agree with that. Caddy himself has mentioned how like that era of like sketch comedy over the game reviews was like the dark ages. So I wanted the Spyro review and collab to feel special. Like it's warranted that Caddy's here. He's actually here for a purpose. He's a character. He's actually doing something. Fuck. This part sucks. Well, you had him on Brain Dump, didn't you? It's called Thought Can. I love that. Yeah, I had him on Thought Can too. I had him on twice. The first time was great, and then the second time was like a little awkward. So the first time we had him on Thought Can, it was like all planned out. I told the guys like, hey guys, we're gonna have Caddy on, and they're like, oh great, I want to be on, and I said cool. We talked about like video game covers. And that was great. Like, we had a nice topic. Everyone had something to say. We talked for like an hour. It was a good episode. It was. The second time around, ThoughtCan turned into something very, very different. ThoughtCan was like a very weird, like cynical kind of thought experiment where we didn't have a topic at all. We just talked about shit. And I had a thought like, hey, you know, I know Caddy. Could I just bring that guy on as a surprise? Because on ThoughtCan, I was doing this consistent thing where I was surprising my my co-hosts. The most notable was when I was just in a random call with my friends, and everyone that was in the call was someone that was on ThoughtCan. And I think it was like Dan or something said like, oh my god, we have everyone to do a ThoughtCan episode. And then I just turned on my recording software and was like, hello everybody and welcome to ThoughtCan. And then I just forced them to record an episode with me. Probably not the coolest thing I could have done, but they didn't mind. Spyro review was gold. Yeah, thanks. I'm very happy with that Spyro review, so I appreciate that. But yeah, when Caddy was on ThoughtCan, when Caddy was on that second episode of ThoughtCan, it felt a little awkward. He did not know, he was like visibly uncomfortable. He didn't quite know why he was on. And to be honest, I was like, it was absolute shot in the dark. Probably the like shittiest idea I could have done for a ThoughtCan. Cause it just like put everyone in an uncomfortable mood. ThoughtCan was a bad idea. Like, so much of it was just like this weird, idiotic, like irreverent. It wasn't even comedy. It was just me like trying to make like probably the laziest show on earth where I just talked to my friends and that's it. And I didn't like it. No love for Twitch chat. Feeling kind of ignored. I didn't even know you were there, my yo. What's up, Liz? What's good? I was honestly just chatting to myself for a while, kind of lamenting a shit show that I made. What's up, Liz? What were you even saying? Eventually, you guys just shoot the shit. It's true, yeah. The PS1 and 2 version of this game are very different. No, yeah. I've mentioned before, Rayman Revolution is weird. Like, it's for some people. It's not really for me. I'll say it's not terrible, but I did not really care for the open world. And the PS1 version is so different from the Dreamcast, N64, and PC version. This is just like, there's like shit cut out from the game. It's a lot shorter. And playing with, now people get kind of touchy about this subject, but I feel like it did not feel good to play Rayman 2 with a D-pad. And I made a whole thing about that in the review, where I was like, 3D games with D-pads don't work. And I got a lot of comments from people that were saying, like, oh, you can just use like a DualShock controller to like replace it. That was like the number one contentious comment I got from the Rayman 2 review, which, to be fair, you're not wrong. I just really wanted to complain about D-pads in 3D games, because I had earlier reviews where I said I hate D-pad controls in 3D games. So I just wanted to keep the meme up, but you're right. I could have avoided it. I really could have. Actual bosses. This one in particular, I believe in the PlayStation 1 version, you don't fight the boss at all. You just like stand on their head and they burn to death in lava. Also, yeah, the PS1 had like really dopey voice acting that I did not care for. All right, how the hell do I... How do I do this part? Wait a minute. Oh! Whoa, boy! Now what? The PS1 version adds a boss? It does? You know what? I get that so conflated in my memory. Oh? In the other version, now, I'm not playing on the PS1 version, so you know, I'm playing on the Dreamcast version. So if what you're saying is right, this place does not have this extra boss. I do know that the end boss is different. In like the PS1 version, it's... The PS1 like final boss is... It's not the one where you are on a rocket. I only tuned in for your Smash Bros. Talking episode and then tapped out. I don't think I really vibed with podcasts back then, which is funny because they're complete opposite now. Yeah. Okay, yeah, PS1 version. Pardon me? Yeah, it's so weird how they like built them completely differently. Throw ball straight up, fire. Oh! Got it. Thank you. Will it follow me? Okay. Please. Get all the way over. Thank you. Also kind of sucks because the game logic suddenly changes. Yeah, I mean, they want you to be clever. It was kind of clever, but I don't know. I've seen better puzzles. Whoa, these guys move fast, Jesus. See, this is sort of like an evolution of the bomb puzzle in the beginning of the game, except much faster. Oh, here we go. We're getting close to the end now. I believe, yes, over here. Haven't played Rayman 3. Yes, I have. I did a whole review of it back in the day. I did a review of Rayman 2 and 3, Origins and Legends. I played all those. And I played like the majority of the Rayman games. 3 is quite good, very fun, very different, and I don't really like the funny attitude that it has, but it's not terrible. It's not. It's okay. The arcade score in Rayman 3 was really useless. I never paid attention to it. It gives you like bonus levels, doesn't it? Oh, it like made you really obsessive? I could see how. I could see why. Yeah, no, the new, the Raven Rabbids, or Mario and Rabbids, not supposed to be specific here. The Mario and Rabbids has Rayman in it now, which is crazy. Fuck, I'm back here again. Oh, wait, they want me to go up, don't they? There we go. I hear the cage, but I don't really know where to go. And this camera's not great. Oh, do I need to go all the way back? I can just go up here, right? Fine. Keep going down, all right. No, yeah, I like Rayman's look. They've definitely goofed up Rayman's look a few times before. Hats off, dicks out to Rayman with eyebrows. If y'all know what I'm talking about. What was that again? It was like a Rayman statue or something? Shit. Wait. Ooh, what's up here? I sense a spider. This is a terrible camera. Oh, I see. Smash trophy. Yeah, that's right. No, Frederick, that like trophy thing was so obnoxious. I did not, or excuse me, the score thing in Rayman 3 was so obnoxious. I did not care for it. I didn't pay attention to it after a while. They were all like, oh yeah, I can get you access to like hidden levels, so try to score big, but I don't know, I didn't care. Fuck. This part is gonna get real tricksy. Fuck! A lot of the unused mechanics for the... Really? Is that true? A lot of the code for Raven Rabbids, for like the platform sections of Rayman are still intact. Interesting. This part sucks. No wonder I didn't talk about this section actually. This part fucking sucks. Oop. Has my opinion on Origins or Legends changed at all? Not really. So where I'm at with Origins is that it is Where I'm at with Origins is that it is fine and like a very good change of pace for Rayman, but it felt very wonky and really awkward, and it just was not as up to its potential as it could have been. Oh, what was that? Legends, however, fixed all that wonkiness. When I play Legends, I'm just having fun. I don't feel like I'm struggling at all with like momentum or... Yeah, like this, for example. This fucking sucks. Can I just break this shit open? Yes, good. Okay, good. Okay, now we'll just focus on this. Oh my god. You piece of... Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. I think I know how to do this. All right. This section. See, these are the types of things where I'd say, like, Ubisoft is being ambitious, but it's still not very good. No, yeah, I got it. It's just not very... See, that's a Klonoa move right there. That's a Klonoa move. And see this. This is a Rayman move. Fuck. Those nymphs, though. Oh yeah, and Rayman, Origin and Legend. Very good addition. I likes it. Do you? Fuck! How do I get around that curve? That sucks. I wanna slow down. Alright. The Cyclops guy with the hat. His name's like Zhenka or something, right? We said his name earlier. Alright, hug the wall. Me like nymphs. Me like nymphs too, my friend. Alright. You really gotta hug the wall there, okay. Hug. Okay. Whoa, the physics kind of fucked up there. Okay, great. Hug. Okay. Keep an eye out for that ring. Okay, ooh. Oh, hello. Can I just jump over and get you? Or no, I'm pretty sure I need to use the ring for this. No. Hello. Okay. Right, on. He was originally going to be the main villain of Origins. Oh, really? Would have preferred him over the stupid teensy. Yeah. The bad guys in both Origins and Legends, I love them. I love Origins, I love Legends. That's right. I said that this was the place. I was totally wrong. I said that the PlayStation version you didn't fight a boss, you just drown him in boiling lava. Ha ha. That I was totally wrong. That's the Dreamcast version. Well, gall dang, I need to redo that review now. Yeah, no, that being said, Origins and Legends just completely gave up on their main villains. I like a lot of the boss fights, which is rare because I don't like most boss fights, but Rayman Legends had some fun ones. As for the main villains, though, it's just nothing. It's nothing. It's just like evil teensies, that's it. I'm sorry, Edward. I don't want to be like a freaking like angry gamer about it. It's just not for me. I love Klonoa too, so there's something to it that I like. Oh, hell yeah. How's that a boss? It's not. It's just, you just leave. Yeah, no, Origins didn't even have a final boss. It's, Have I said that I love the soundtrack of Rayman 1 and 2? Because I do. Yeah, I mean, perfectly founded. Just died in the lava, I know. F's in chat, everyone. I cry every time. Here's when you fight one of Razorbeard's bodyguards before getting that mask as the boss. Yeah! Yeah. By the way, I love how the masks look. Very fun masks. Yeah, suck my ass. How much longer am I gonna play this game? I'm gone for a while. I feel like you're supposed to be a boss there, but they scrapped it. Level was long enough, so it's already fine. Yeah, no, as Liz was saying, in the PS1 version, you're supposed to fight one of Razorbeard's like bodyguards, and that's the boss. But yeah, not in the Dreamcast version. I wonder which came first, because I think the PS1 version came out first. I feel like it was, yeah. Klonoa 1 equals Sonic. Oh no, I didn't want this. Okay. So that guy's important. N64 and PC came first. Okay. But see, now I've proven that my memory is shit. Is the N64 the same as the Dreamcast? I think. That's what I said in my review, but I got quite a few things totally wrong on that front. Oh, bullshit. Oh, right, I got hurt here. There's no point in doing this stupid charge thing. It does nothing. Look at that. Look at he dodges it. It's so much, dominant strategy. I'm sure some of you have heard that term before. It's so much easier to just spam. It's so much easier to just spam. Look at this. Look at how much better I'm doing. You got go. Okay, later. Thank you for stopping by. Also, wonderful username, just I. Rayman Origins Legends gave up on the narrative. The lore was just dumped into the manual and that's it. Yeah. I mean, it seems like they fixated on it being a game first. Which is like, that's fine. A lot of games can be like that. That's how Doom is. Doom has a story if you look it up. Rayman Arena in America first. Jump and shoot! Jumping and shooting, jumping and shooting, jumping and shooting. It's just an Ego Raptor joke that I tried to perform like it was my own. I don't know. I put a cardboard tube on my hand. That's creative enough. A lot of YouTubers use Rayman 1 as music. I mean, if it doesn't get you copyright struck, why not? Yeah, these later levels, I totally forgot about this. These later levels open up a lot. Like, they're really big on exploration. It's a shame I didn't get this far as a child. I got to the chase scene with Jenga, and I was either too shit or I was too scared to go on. So I did not get very far in Rayman 2 back in the day. But man, these like open areas, I would have loved them because I loved the open areas in Rayman 3. Also, you were asking, have I ever played Rayman M or Rayman Arena? Yes. There was going to be a Dradix review of Rayman M immediately after Rayman 3 started getting good views and good numbers. And I told myself like, oh yeah, That's gonna be great. I'll have I'll do a bunch of like Rayman games. But then I started losing steam, and Rayman M just didn't really appeal to me. I played it for a little while and was like, there's like some things I can say about this, but I don't know, it's infinitely not that interesting. It's a decent party game, I suppose. Maybe if I played it longer, I'd have more like interesting stuff to say. Ow. Gonna be one of those, huh? Wait, what's down here? Oh, I see. Thank you. Okay, that's probably not what I used the plum for. Put the plum on his head. Oh! Oh my gosh. I remember that, yeah. Oh, Rayman M. And you know what's funny? I had Rayman M. I didn't have Arena. So I guess I had like a PAL version of the PS2? I don't know how the hell I ran that, but I did have M. I specifically was on eBay and I looked up M because I thought that was the one I was looking for. Real weird. Oh, I see. So, like, M is, like, the less polished version, let's say. Okay. Raven Rabbit's on the GBA. The closest thing to a Rayman 4. Oh, dang. Anything over here? You know what? I do remember this. My memory of the back half of Rayman's really spotty. I probably will be wrapping up the stream in a little bit because I've been going for about 3 hours now. And I'm getting a little faded. But this was very fun. I'll have to go back and beat Rayman 2 at some point. I absolutely forgot how huge this game is. It is massive. Lots to do, lots to explore and find. 4 hours stream? No, because I need to go and get some stuff. Uses the original story and many of the unused enemies and worlds for Rayman 4. Whoa! That is awesome. Rayman Arena was the definitive version, to be honest. Yeah, was it? I see. Yeah, M felt a little shoddy at times. If I could read my old notes, I could probably be more specific. I was just here. But yeah, I remember not being too impressed with Rayman M. You know, since I don't mind using emulators, I could go and find Rayman Raven Rabbits for the GBA. Just see how it is, you know, curious enough. Rayman Arena, yeah, is the American release. M222 for PC, PlayStation was alternated to avoid misconceptions about the game being related to the ESRB's M for mature. That's a good point. Why was it even called Rayman M? It's not a very good name, if I'm being honest. Hey, dude, my throat's way better. Way better. Thanks for asking. I'm about to end the stream soon, and I know of all the rotten luck every time you show up to a stream, I'm just about to end it. Sorry, but yeah. Throat's doing okay, but it is a bit tired. M multiplayer, I guess? Yeah, I guess. If the UI's finished and doesn't look like it got dropped into Photoshop and added to the game. Minigames are more polished and the game looks closer to the Rayman 2 color-wise. I could look into that game. I could even like attempt to stream it and just see if I like Arena. But yeah, no, I have no idea. No idea. All right, I'll go over here and check. M for meh. It's my curse. I'm sorry. Okay, I've not been down here yet. Boom! Yes! And Arena got ooh, oh, okay, I see. And Arena got cheese grated to run on PS1, and that version was Rayman Rush. Ah, the version I grew up with. You love the atmosphere and sound design. The sound design's so good. The music is wonderful. All the little, like, jingles for, like, succeeding and failing and all that, they all sound so good. When you lose, and it's just like, it's so nice. And when you succeed, and it's like, dum, bum, 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 bum. So unique, so fun. What a good game. Pat, pat. 3 ports with different names. Yeah, for Rayman M, Rayman Arena, and Rayman Rush. And they're all the same damn thing. And you know what? They're all better than fucking Sonic Shuffle. So suck on that. Can't think of a single bad track from this game. Me neither. Ooh. Hey. Oh, yeah. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Is that it? The level design vaguely reminds you of Ocarina of Time. I guess it's because it's fantasy? The play is different from Ocarina of Time, but okay, I'll give you that. I mean, it is fantasy. Maybe the missile theme as it gets annoying after a while. I'd have to hear it again. Wait, how do I get here? How do I do this part? I thought there was gonna be something in here to help me. Oh, wait. Oh. Shit. I don't know these controls. Oh my god. Oh god, it's all coming back to me now. Oh gosh, it's not very good. Well, I didn't die. Too late, Everett! Take the battle. I never thought of Rayman as a fantasy game, but yeah, I think that makes sense. I think it's just there being timed platforms, honestly. Oh yeah, no. That's very. That is very Zelda. Go back to that hut. It's Rayman Chandelier. It's Rayman Chandelier. Wait. I'm lost. You lost me. What? These levels are so huge in scope, it feels very epic. It's reasons like this why I understand that why Rayman has like the following that it does. This is the only time in the game they do this. There's an extra part of the Fairy Glade you can't reach on your first go around, so you can't complete that level 100% in your first playthrough, unlike the rest of the game. No. Actually, there is another section like that. Earlier where you can't progress unless you get a potion for Clark, which requires you to go to a different level entirely. Which is a hell of a thing to do to the player, but hey, it makes stuff interesting. Rayman does have quite a bit of backtrack to him. Okay, This character in particular is really weird because he just like follows you around for some reason. Oh, okay, I see. I didn't notice the webs before. There was a sneaky cage in that hut where you got the first cage. Ah, I see. I mean, it's okay if I miss a couple of cages. This isn't like a cage run. These guys move really fast. Good backtracking or bad backtracking? I think all backtracking can feel like a little tedious. God, that's what I wanted to say a long time ago. Was, Klonoa. When Klonoa bothers me, it's because it feels tedious and monotonous. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. Way earlier in the stream. In my opinion, it's not tedious exactly. Though on some level, I think all backtracking is going to have a hint of tedium to it. Shit, that fucked up my jump! Ugh! The game, like, froze for a second and messed me up. And also, quite frankly, my controller's broken and the sun's in my eyes, so fuck off, Rayman. Bubsy 3D, 2 Klonoa 1s in a blender. Oh dear. Hit me! Have mercy! Oh, this is fun. Oh, this is so fun. Hey, wake up, short stuff. It's Ray time. It's time to get fisted. Great. Okay. Oh. Wait, that just worked. That just worked. Okay, great. No, I see it. I see it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Just a Q's reference to Blitz. He's a reference. No, yeah, no. I know that he's a reference to the mosquito boss. Okay. I should have picked up that crystal. Damn it. I know. No, the second I fell down, I was like, oh, I need to pick that up. Yeah. I'm getting tired. I'm getting sleepy. Got-y. Okay. Let me look around here. This camera's not especially good for what I'm trying to do right now. But I guess I'm getting by. Listen to this music, as is on my iPod. There's a lot of recurring leitmotifs in the soundtrack, snuck into the soundtrack. Barrel to fire, then switch to flip. I was thinking, yeah, I definitely need to use this. There it is. Bloop, bleep, bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, wait, let me guess. Yeah! Yeah! I always forget that the more cages you get, the more health you get. Shit. Ooh, I can already tell this part's gonna suck. We don't much care for these sections anyways. Oh, okay, that wasn't even that long. Whoa, shit, okay. Get it! It wasn't that bad. You know, speaking of music, where the hell is it? For some reason, I thought it would just open. I don't know. Oh my god, Hayden, get it together. I really am sleepy. I wonder, I mean, I won't be able to save until the level's over. Alright, that thing can stop ticking now. I've picked up the barrel. Okay, ooh, doggy. Okay, and then land it. Oh! Oh! Man, who needs Uncharted when you've got Rayman for the Dreamcast? Oh! Okay, you can jump too. Okay. I don't need to keep hurting myself. Ah, here we go. Okay, we're at the end. Great. I like playing it, but man, I'm just tired. Oh, I think the section after this you ride around in a boat, right? No music for you. The camera work is pretty well done considering how extravagant the level layouts can be. Absolutely. Rayman 3 is the only game in the series that the creator Michel Ancel didn't work on. That I know that. Yeah. It was the one that he wasn't a part of, and he didn't really care for everything that they did to Rayman 3, but you know what? Fuck them, because I actually did like Rayman 3. Oh, the boat. Oh, gosh. It's gonna have to wait, though. I have stuff to do. I need to go pick up some stuff from the store and drop off a few other things. So, yeah, no, I'm busy. I gotta go. I was supposed to end the stream an hour ago, but people kept showing up. So I'm like, listen, man, listen. I'm a man of the people, and the people want Rayman all the time if they had it their way. So, yeah. Oh, goodness me. See you in part 2, bud. Hell yeah. I will see y'all later. We have to show up for Rayman. Absolutely. Obligatory. Come on. You know what channel this is? I always liked how in Uncharted Nathan Drake was usually saved by dumb luck. Oh, yeah. Return to your boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Ah, peace. Goodbye, everyone. Good stuff. Oh. Hearts. Good luck. Thank you, Orphan. Good luck to you, too. Jeddick's going to hit the... The hell did you say to me? Dude, Jeddick's about to hit the greedy... the greedy... I do miss the darker tone this game had compared to the other Rayman games. Yes! I will forever miss that. But you know what? These games are still here. We can still appreciate them. You know, they're not going anywhere. That's why we gotta keep ports alive. I think that's the most important. Stop remaking games from the ground up and just keep porting them. My opinion. Anyway.